Hey, welcome to this video. And if you arrived here, you're probably searching for a review on NexRep. So I'll go over how it works and I'll give you my 2 cents whether I think it's a good use of your time. So what it is, it's a website company that'll allow you to work from home as a virtual call center worker, essentially, a customer care agent. And you can work in all sorts of industries: electronics, fashion, food, education. So there's lots of options there. They've been around since 2009. They have a 3.8 rating on Glassdoor. So if you're wondering, are they a legit company? Yes, they're legit. You can trust them. Whether you want to go down this route, that's a whole other question. And that's what I'll talk about in a bit. Now, it's important to understand with this website and a lot of websites like this, you'll be working as an independent contractor. So you're not an employee. So that means there's pros and cons to that, right? There's pros in that you have lots of freedom with regards to your schedule, the type of clients you work for, the type of job. But that also means you're more responsible in that you're responsible for your own tools, any software and setup that needs to take place, your own taxes. You don't get any benefits like health benefits or dental, nothing like that. And the hours can be fairly sporadic. So it's not like having a regular 9 to 5 job, if that makes sense. But as far as opportunities online, I would say it's one of the better opportunities. I review lots of different websites, and a lot of them are kind of gimmicky, but this seems to be a real opportunity. So if you're a stay-at-home mom or you're semi-retired and you just need sort of a nice side income or something to do, this might be a good option. But are you going to get rich doing this type of work? Absolutely not, and they don't promise that. Now, as far as the actual jobs, there's three types of jobs. There's the basic customer care agent. That's your basic call center worker. You'd be making between around $11, $12 an hour on average. And you'd just be answering phones, communicating with customers through their special software like typing and through email and a bit of social media as well, depending on the client. So that's customer care agent. The second option is you can become an inbound sales person. So you'd be receiving calls from people who've already interacted with the particular client's brand, and they're interested in possibly purchasing. So that's inbound sales. But again, because there's more skill involved with sales, it does pay a bit more. It pays well, the top one inbound sales agents can make over $20 an hour, right? So you're getting more of a real income there. Now, outbound sales is the third option. So you'd actually be essentially calling. It's basically what it sounds like instead of receiving calls, which is um, more of a warm audience. I would say you're going and actually calling people, actively calling people, and you could potentially make over $25 an hour doing that. Um, but obviously, it's more difficult to cold call people, right, than receive. But at least with the cold calls, it's also people who've interact with brands. It's not a complete cold call, if that makes sense. But still requires more skill, just your basic inbound salesperson or a customer care agent. So those are the three jobs. But aside from that, they basically work the same way. You get paid every 2 weeks by direct or check. Regardless of the job, the process is basically the same. Um, and how you actually apply, we go to the um, you click work from the website. You sign up for the marketplace registration, and if you're accepted, they like to have people ideally with some experience and a college education. But I guess it depends how competitive it is as far as jobs. So you apply. If you get accepted, they would start the process. There's a bit of paperwork involved. They do a background check, quite normal, and you have to actually pay for the background check. Unfortunately, it's $25, but there's no way around that. And then you get on. An onboarding team will kind of help you from there, get you set up running. You have to go through a certification, pass the certification, so you can actually do the job. And then there's a bit of training involved, and then you can get started doing the job. Then you actually have access to the resource specialist to ask questions. So you don't have, it's not like you have a supervisor you can go to. It's their it's the resource specialist, and you might get a different one each time, right? So, um, now, as far as tools, all you really need is your basic noise canceling headset. You should be able to find that at any Radio Shack, or um, you can purchase one online. High internet, obviously, and then you should also have a dual monitor, because it's, instead of having to move windows around, different stuff around, and also having to, it just makes it easier if you have a dual monitor. Now, you have to turn your neck a bit. That can kind of put a bit of strain on your neck, but it does help be more efficient at your job. Um, so yeah, there's some things I like about this, but as far as like needing like Windows 10 or a Mac or a certain type of um, hardware, you don't have to worry about that. So just your basic high-speed internet headset and 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 dual monitor. That's all you really need. Now, there are some pros and cons. The pros with this website, and just reading the reviews, are they have a very good team environment. That was that's a common thing people said. The people also like the flexibility, both in terms of the schedule and also in terms of the type of company to work for. They like that flexibility, and so those were the main ones. I just want to make sure I'm covering everything. Now, as far as the cons, the biggest one people complained about was the low pay uh, for the amount of work involved. That's pretty common with these sort of websites. Another one was short contract. So you might only get a contract for 2 to 3 months. So you don't get, there's sort of a bit of uncertainty there, right, about the future. And then, and a lot of people complained that the training was a little bit rushed. They felt little bit rushed, and they had more questions, and they also found there was a lack of support when they did have questions. Because I don't know if you've ever done call center work. It can be quite hectic. The tech issues pop up all the time, and it's actually a very complicated job, even though you aren't making much. I worked at a call center for 6 years, so I know from experience. Now, I had the advantage that I actually worked in an office, and I could go to a supervisor if I had any questions, but you obviously won't be able to do that working from home. So hopefully you don't run into any tech issues, or maybe a customer has a question that you aren't sure how to answer. You kind of have to answer on the fly, right? Um, which can be quite stressful. And lastly, a big complaint was it can be hard to find hours, hard to get a job, because there's a lot more call center agents, virtual call center agents, than there are actual jobs to go around. So just keep that in mind. So my final verdict, I would say, again, if you're someone, you don't really need the money, you're just a stay-at-home wife, you a trust fund person, or semi-retired, and you just need something to do, then I would say go ahead and sign up. But if you're looking to pay your bills, travel the world, become financially free, I don't think this is the best opportunity. And also, at the end of the day, you're still trading time for money, right? It's still just a job at the end of the day. Working for the man, having to get your metrics, dealing with stress. Yes, it's a step up because you're working from the comfort of your own home, as opposed to commuting and having to work in an office with other people. But it's still just a job at the end of the day. So, and I specifically, the reason I was looking for ways to earn money online was because I was trying to get out of that. I was trying to escape that type of work. I had had enough of it. So it's just who you are. So what you want out of life. But look, maybe you're here not necessarily interested in becoming a worker, a virtual call center worker, whatever you want to call it. Maybe you're just here because you're looking for a reliable way to earn money from home, right? If that's the case, I was in your position almost 2 years ago. I tried all sorts of stuff, blogging, freelancing, domain flipping, filling out surveys, you name it. I pretty much tried everything. And what I found the best and simplest way to earn money from home is actually selling real digital products that people need. So it can be any niche, weight loss, relationships, personal development, make money from home, lead generation, teaching people how to build gardens in their backyard. The list just goes on and on. Now, you can either sell your own products, but I'm assuming you don't have your own digital product or course to sell, or second option, which I prefer, is selling other people's digital products. That's called affiliate marketing. You might have heard of affiliate marketing. It's just selling other people's products. It's not any more complicated than that. And the great thing about affiliate marketing, it's relatively simple. The costs to run the business are quite low. My tools only cost me about $150 a month. So really a drop in the bucket. You could actually get it lower than that if you wanted to, but why bump price, right? And there's lots of option and leverage in place with the marketing, which means you don't necessarily have to be there all the time. So if you're feeling lazy one day, or you want to go hiking or spend time with your family, you can do that and still be generating commissions in the background online while your business is working for you 24/7. And the last thing I love about affiliate marketing is it's one business model I found where you can really be a solopreneur. That means you just be one person on your laptop. I mean, full-time income for yourself. I'm talking 3,000 a month and beyond potentially. Now the thing with affiliate marketing business sounds so good. There's a lot of bad information out there about it, which is why I failed for a long time. But I stuck with it because I saw other people having success with it, and I thought, why can't I do the same thing? So eventually I did find the right information up and implement those strategies, and I've been seeing some pretty amazing results ever since. And went through a lot of trial and error myself, to be honest. Because even if you have the silver bullet, you're still going to encounter obstacles, right? So I hope that makes sense. So if you'd like to learn how to do affiliate marketing, at least the best way that I know of and what's worked for me, all you have to do is check out that link below. You'll see my opt-in page. Just enter your best email, and I can send you a free workshop that'll just detail everything: how to pick great products, build out your simple sales process, how to generate leads, and just how to build trust with people online. Because trust is really the cornerstone of any online business. When it comes to online business, people think they can sort of hide behind their computer, send a few emails, and people are going to somehow buy from them that way. But it doesn't work like that. It really is sort of a contact sport. So you do have to put yourself out there a little bit. I'm not saying you have to, be super gregarious or anything like that. But if you're willing to do very simple 3 to 5 minute videos like this one, I know this video's gone longer than 5 minutes, but you know what I'm saying. Then you can absolutely do affiliate marketing. And if you're deathly afraid to show your face, the training will go into ways around that as well. So you don't necessarily have to show your face on camera if you don't want, but you should be doing video. That's just my opinion. So that's basically it. I hope you enjoyed this review of NexReps. Again, they're a legit company. See on all these big name platform, or these big name whatchamacallits, CNBC, Fox. Again, very high ratings. But it's just who you are. If you're just here because you want to make a few bucks on the side, then go ahead and sign up for NexRep. And you want to deal with all the stress of answering phone calls all day. But if you're here, you're looking to maybe something different. You're looking to obtain financial freedom, be able to pay all your own bills, never worry about money again, and just that's basically it. And really just really free yourself from the bondage of the shackles of having to work for someone else, basically. Then I strongly urge you to get involved with affiliate marketing. So hope you enjoyed this review. I hope to see you on the other side, and I hope you have a great day. Bye.